Now, this is precisely why I began appreciating tradition. The historical accuracy of the Gospels is completely dependent on how well ecclesiastical leaders preserved their oral traditions. There is no other Jesus apart from the Jesus of oral traditions of the ancient church. If you do not believe that the church had in place effective mechanisms for passing on its oral traditions, then you cannot have confidence in the scriptures. If you look at the arguments of skeptics who do not believe that the New Testament is historically reliable, they argue that the churches were not communicating well with each other and were just letting in any story or purported teaching of Jesus from any source that sounded good to them. The counter-argument, and the argument upon which the reliability of the Gospels depends, is that there were hierarchs within the church who preserved the traditions, and there were apostles and their bishop successors who kept a tight watch over which traditions would be considered authentic and which would not, based on the input of authoritative eyewitnesses. When we get to the 2nd and 3rd centuries, the Christian apologists, when they argue against the emerging heretical movements, unanimously appeal to the fidelity with which the bishops of the church, the successors to the apostles, maintained the traditions that they were given. To call this into question calls into question the very validity of the scriptures themselves.